Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Best Life Lee. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you that garland that I wanted to create over my patio slider doors. That inspiration was from the catalog, if you remember, from my Michael's haul. So I created that. I'm going to show you how I got it up there and how it looks. And I'm also going to show you the little lantern winter scene that I also created from the stuff I got at Michael's. So I am no interior designer by any stretch of the imagination, but I had fun and I think it looks great. If you want to see someone who truly is an inspiring interior designer, you should definitely check out Rebecca Robinson and her White Christmas video. I'll link it in the description section. It is just absolutely amazing. And if you're looking for something beautiful to watch and some inspiration beyond what you get in this video, then go check that out. All right, guys, so let's get going and get into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do before I hang my swag is I'm going to clean the top of my patio slider door and make sure I know where all the supports are on this little cover thing for the slider. It's kind of flimsy, so it's really not the best. But I'm going to use these command strip little hooks, and they just have one sticky side that goes against the command strip itself, and then another one that goes against whatever you're hanging it to, a wall, or in this case, my the header on this patio door curtain. So I'm just going to stick the command strip hooks onto this thing, whatever you want to call it, and they should sit on there for 30 minutes and get nice and strong. So now what I'm going to do while those are setting is I'm going to wrap around the bells and the red berries around the garland that I bought at Michael's, and this was in my Michael's haul that I did my last video. So I will link it above at the end of the video if you want to check out the haul. But I am just going to wrap around this little wreath, sort of not a wreath, but it's just a vine of bells and little red berries to mix in with the white berries and pine cones that are on this swag, and I have two of them, so I'm going to do this to both of them. And if you remember in my other video, I was inspired to create this swag, I'm going to call it garland, from a garland that I saw in a catalog, and that garland had the red and white ribbon. So what I'm going to do is add the red and white ribbon, and I'm just going to cut the little ends to make them decorative, and it's so easy. Just fold it over and cut it on an angle, and it creates that sort of pretty tail on the ribbon. So I'm just going to strategically tie this ribbon to the garland in different spots. I attached three ribbon to each garland, and it's really all I'm doing is tying a bow, the same kind of bow you would tie when you tie your shoes. I'm just making a basic bow. I'm tying it on there. This is a wire ribbon, so I can really maneuver the ribbon the way I want it. So I'm just gonna tie a regular bow. It's gonna look kind of scrunched up at first, but then I'm just gonna open up the ribbon. The wire ribbon is so easy to work with, and it's so easy to bend in different decorative ways, whatever way that you want it. So you can see here that I really created a really pretty basic bow, and as I said, I'm going to put that strategically in 3 spots on the garland. So I really did get the look that I was going for. So it's my own version of what I saw in the catalog. So now I'm going to hang it up onto this this thing. I don't know what to call it. It's just like a cover that covers the mechanism of the slider blind. And I'll tell you, it's not very strong. I'm going to get a new one after the holidays and probably cover it up with a curtain and make it look prettier. But I'm just hanging it on my command strips, and I've put 2 command strips in the middle so that I could hang both ends and meet in the middle. And in the photo on the catalog, it was draped. So just a couple of drapes, you know, one drape in the middle on each side. And I really, really love how it came out. I'll show you some close-ups of the ribbon and the berries and the way the garland just falls. Looks really sweet. I have the pine cones, and that's kind of the theme I'm going for this year, kind of woodland look to it. I'll show you my balcony in another video. That is all woodland and fir, but you can see the bells, and it just looks so pretty and so festive. And I do really love how it came out. Okay guys, I'm gonna make my little lantern scene from the things I bought from Michael's. And I have my lantern right. I'm gonna put this snow stuff. It's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted more of a cotton, but this is what I could find at the dollar store. But everything else from my trip to Michael's, I'll be putting in there, and I'm gonna add, I think I'm gonna add some little presents inside of my sleigh. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a riser in there just to give the sleigh a little elevation, and then I will cover the riser with this, and we will get the trees in the background and set it up. It should be quick, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash the glass and shine this thing up a little bit, because when I have my lights inside, I really want everything to sparkle. And if my glass is nice and clean, it will make a big, huge difference. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a once over inside and out. And I'm gonna leave the pebbles in there to also use that as some height. Just drying the glass, make sure it has no streaks, and I'm going to shine up the brass, make sure it looks all nice and clean. Alright, so now I'm going to put my riser in there. Then I'm going to lay the snow down in there, and this is probably a lot more than I need, but we'll see, because we want to make sure that it's nice and drapey. Oh, it's got all kinds of glitter on it. I just dumped a bunch of glitter on my chair, but that kind of, I'll show you the glitter. Look at the glitter. But that's okay. We'll get the glitter right on the chair. That worked out good. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to kind of drape this in here to make it look like it's a snow-covered place. Because we're making like a little scene, a winter scene. I think I'm going to cut this end off because it's getting kind of bulky in there. There's a pebble. Okay. Have it go up like it's a mountain back there. Looks kind of weird right now, but we're gonna get it looking good. So now what I want to do is I want to put my lights in there, and these take three AA batteries. So I'll get my batteries. Yeah, and this doesn't have a timer on it, so it's just gonna stay lit until my batteries die out. So I want to make sure that I can easily get my the battery pack, so when I need to change the batteries, it's not like I have to take the whole thing apart. So let's see how I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull that trick off. And these are pretty. They have like little crystals. and little pearls. Okay, so just untwist here. You look for the end. Sometimes these can be a little, okay. So what I will do is I will work this so that it's right in the front here, so that all I need to do is take that out right there. So let me get my batteries. All right, so we're gonna put our batteries in. And you have a few options here. It can be steady, it can be dim, or it can be flashing. Fading, oh, it can be fading, flashing, or steady on. I think I'm just gonna do steady on. Oh, it's doing fading already, I think. So then I don't want flashing. That would be this one. Yeah, I definitely don't want flashing. And let's have steady on. There we go. So I'm just gonna just put these in here. It doesn't really matter as long as they're like all over. Because essentially I just want some light in there, so I can fix that up after. So as I said, I'm going to tuck this battery pack right in the front here underneath my cotton, and that way when I need to change out the batteries, it'll be super easy to get to. Okay. Now I'm going to put my trees. So I got my bottle brush trees. And when you're first doing this, you really have no clue how it's going to look and how it's going to turn out. But you just get started and you'll always be able, before you close it up, to make sure you have it the way you want it. So I'm going to put one of my trees in the back here. And another tree on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to put my sleigh right there on the riser. And that's kind of going to be like in a little bit of a background. Then I have a tree, another tree I can put maybe, we'll see. Let me put these little guards, my little Nutcracker guard. He's going to be like down in front. And the other Nutcracker, but he's a little mouse, little guard. He's so cute. Oh, he's got little bare feet. He's gonna go right there in this side. And they're guarding the place, this little scene. And then I have another little tree, and I think this tree maybe will be like in the background so that it looks like it's far away from the other trees because it's little. And I'm just going to put some little presents in there. I just have these. I've had them before in the past. So I'm going to take the little packages. Take a look at that. That is adorable. Okay, so I want to make sure he shows up. I got a nice little winter scene. Let me show you up close. It looks like Santa's sleigh is all ready to go, and it's being guarded by my two Nutcrackers. And I could get something to elevate that Christmas tree in the background there because it's kind of hiding in the background, and I need to straighten out my bottle brush on one side. But it's just a cute little scene, and I can maybe I'll put that tree in the front. Hold on. Okay, so what I did is I moved the little Christmas tree to the front of the sleigh, and I pushed the lights up kind of on top of the trees, sort of surrounding the trees a little bit so it doesn't look all willy-nilly in there, and have everybody have all the presents, everything in the sleigh. It looks like it's ready to go. It looks like Santa's sleigh is just waiting for Santa and the elves to arrive. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to close the door and I'm going to set this up where it's going to be for the season. And I'll show you where that's going to be. All right, guys. It is sitting on this chair off to the side of my TV console. And I will be showing you the decor on my TV console in another video. But I'll kind of give you a brief peek of how everything looks. That is going to be sitting right there, looking so adorable. I absolutely love it. Looks like a little scene, a little Christmas scene right out of the North Pole. To me, it's gorgeous. So I just had the idea when I saw these little miniature ornaments and stuff from Michael's. I'll link my Michael's haul above in case you guys didn't catch that one. But the bottle brushes look awesome in the back. The lights look great. It's morning here, so when it gets to be nighttime and I have all my LED lights on, it's just going to look like a magical Christmas wonderland, which is exactly the look I was going for. So stay tuned for more holiday videos, guys. I'm going to have a few things. I'm going to show you how I put up my tree and how I decorate my brand new tree. I'm going to give you a home tour of all my Christmas decorations. I've already started decorating. I have a sneak peek in the kitchen. I have a few pictures on the wall to give my rooms a festive look. And the pièce de résistance at this point is Father Christmas here on my wall. Isn't he gorgeous? I got that from Wayfair. It's just a wraparound canvas print. Well, I hope that you guys are enjoying your holiday decorating season. Next week is Thanksgiving. I will have a short video for you because my videos usually come out on Thursdays. I'm late this week, but it has been very busy here in my neck of the woods. So I am, showing up late to my own party, but that's okay. All right, guys. Well, enjoy your decorating season. I will talk to you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.